Starseeds from Gaia. Most people think manifestation is just about thinking positively or repeating affirmations. But if you're truly honest with yourself, you've probably felt the emptiness before. The sense that despite your best intentions, something inside feels blocked, unreachable, or lost to you. For starseeds and those drawn to higher truths, this resistance is even greater. It's a pull between the frequency of who you remember you truly are and the limitations you've learned to call reality. So, why do so many intelligent, sensitive, energetically attuned souls remain disconnected from alignment and struggle to manifest their higher timelines? It's because there is an ancient distortion that threads through your energy, a distortion that whispers, "You're not ready," or "You're not enough." This isn't merely a personal flaw or a transient doubt. It is a pervasive, almost imperceptible interference pattern woven into the very fabric of human experience. This imprint is older than your current life. It lingers from generations of collective amnesia, a deep forgetting of humanity's true origins and potential. It emanates from systems that subtly, yet relentlessly, train you to suppress your sovereignty, to shrink your light, to conform to a frequency far below your natural vibration. It is the residue of countless lifetimes of forgetting your intrinsic, undeniable connection to Source, a cosmic amnesia that has settled like a thick, obscuring fog over the brilliant landscape of your soul. Imagine it as a subtle hum beneath the surface of your conscious awareness, a low-frequency vibration that constantly pulls at your energetic field, making it difficult to maintain a clear, strong signal. This ancient distortion is not a personal failing, but rather a collective inheritance, an energetic legacy that has become so ingrained in the human psyche that it often feels like an immutable part of oneself. It's like an old, dusty lens through which you've been conditioned to view your reality, distorting the vibrant colors of your potential into muted, limited hues. This is why the simplest intention can feel like pushing against a monumental, unseen force. You are not just overcoming personal doubt. You are navigating the energetic legacy of a forgotten truth. The insidious nature of this distortion lies in its omnipresence. It's not a single, isolated barrier, but a vast, invisible web, spun through eons of human struggle, pain, and separation from the divine. It's in the subtle societal pressures to conform, the educational systems that value rote memorization over intuitive knowing, the media narratives that perpetuate fear and division. This energetic web has meticulously conditioned the collective consciousness to perceive scarcity where there is abundance, to believe in limitation where there is infinite potential, and to doubt intrinsic worth when we are all fractal expressions of Source. For a starseed, this collective distortion can feel particularly jarring, like trying to sing a cosmic symphony through a muted instrument. Your higher self remembers a state of effortless co-creation, a reality where thought manifests instantly and harmoniously, and this deep memory clashes profoundly with the dense, resistant frequencies of Earth. This dissonance creates an internal friction, a constant energetic drag that can lead to feelings of exhaustion, alienation, and a profound sense of not belonging. It's as if your very energetic signature, accustomed to the pristine clarity of higher dimensions, is constantly filtering through a thick, murky atmosphere, dimming your natural luminosity and obscuring the clear pathways to your desired reality. This is not a judgment, but an observation of the profound energetic work you are constantly undertaking just by existing in this vibrational landscape. Every time you choose to expand, to trust, to align, you are actively dismantling threads of this ancient distortion, not just for yourself, but for the entire planetary consciousness. You are a pioneer, a light bearer, forging new paths through the energetic wilderness, preparing the way for collective remembrance. The result? You find yourself endlessly oscillating between hope and hesitation, like a cosmic pendulum swinging between the knowing of your divine essence and the heavy weight of earthly conditioning. Part of you knows, with an undeniable certainty deep in your bones, that you are here with a purpose, encoded with a mission, carrying gifts that can shift this world, gifts that are not just for your own joy, but for the collective evolution. This knowing pulses like a distant star within your heart, beckoning you towards a grander narrative. It's the insistent whisper of your soul, a celestial homing beacon guiding you back to your true origin, to the vast, multidimensional blueprint you carry. This inner knowing isn't just a fleeting thought. It's a deep, genetic memory, an ancestral echo from your star lineage, reverberating through your very cells. It manifests as an insatiable yearning for deeper meaning, a discomfort with the superficial, and an unshakable belief in a reality far grander than what is presented to you. This is the authentic pulse of your unique frequency, striving to break through the layers of acquired static, like a mighty river pushing against temporary dams. But another part of you hesitates to surrender, held captive by a primal fear that stepping fully into alignment will cost you everything familiar. This isn't just about losing comfort. It's about the perceived sacrifice of identity, relationships, and the very ground beneath your feet that you've come to know as reality. It's the ego's protective mechanism, whispering tales of isolation and rejection should you dare to shine too brightly. It conjures scenarios of misunderstanding from loved ones, of being ostracized by society, of standing alone on an uncharted path. This fear is a deep-seated survival mechanism, learned through countless cycles of societal suppression and the painful memories of past lives where light-bearers were persecuted for their truth. It's the voice of the collective wound, echoing within your personal energetic field, creating a profound resistance to your own magnificent unfolding. This internal tug-of-war creates a state of energetic inertia, a friction that prevents the seamless flow of manifestation. It feels like standing on the precipice of a magnificent leap, yet an invisible tether pulls you back, creating a profound spiritual claustrophobia. You see the boundless sky, feel the exhilarating freedom of flight, yet an invisible cord, woven from ancient fears and conditioned beliefs, holds you rooted, preventing your wings from fully unfurling. This tether isn't truly external. It is anchored within your own energetic field, a self-imposed limitation born of the collective amnesia. The truth, however, is that you were never meant to fit within these self-imposed collective limitations. Your soul's design is boundless, expansive, and multidimensional. It is a masterpiece of cosmic engineering, crafted from pure starlight and divine intention, encoded with infinite potential. To constrain it within the narrow confines of earthly conditioning is akin to trying to hold the ocean in a teacup. Surrender isn't about erasing your unique individuality, your brilliant quirks, or your sacred personality. On the contrary, it's about dissolving the deeply ingrained illusion that you must do this alone, that you are a singular, isolated entity battling against the currents of existence. It's a profound act of releasing the burden of individual struggle and remembering your integral place within the vast, supportive tapestry of creation. It's about letting go of the need to control every ripple and instead trusting the boundless ocean of divine intelligence to guide your vessel. It is the courageous act of releasing the oars and allowing the cosmic current to carry you, knowing that the universe is an intelligent, benevolent force that desires your highest good more than you can consciously imagine. This surrender is not a retreat, but an advancement, a powerful leap into the arms of the divine, knowing that in true alignment, all that you are meant to be and do will be effortlessly orchestrated. When you anchor into the field of source, when you align your will, your heart, your vision, your multidimensional intelligence with the pure, resonant pulse of creation, manifestation is no longer a game of striving, pushing, or forcing outcomes. It transcends the realm of wishful thinking and becomes an act of profound remembrance, a remembering of your true divine nature. You cease to be a seeker and become a magnet, drawing to you with effortless grace all that is inherently yours. This isn't about conjuring something from nothing. It's about remembering that you are part of everything, and therefore everything is accessible to you through resonance. This deep alignment accelerates the return of your highest potential, not just in this singular current life, but across all timelines and dimensions where your unique soul signature exists. It's a quantum ripple effect, harmonizing your past, present, and future selves into a cohesive, magnificent expression of your cosmic design. Imagine your soul as a magnificent diamond, scattered into countless facets across various dimensions and incarnations. When you anchor into Source, these facets begin to realign, to vibrate in perfect synchronicity, reflecting a unified, brilliant light. This isn't just about personal gain, it's about bringing your full, unfragmented self into service, becoming a complete conduit for divine love and wisdom. Real manifestation isn't just about getting what you want in the material sense. It is about becoming the luminous vessel that your soul always intended to be, a pure conduit for divine light and creative intelligence, embodying the very essence of your highest purpose on earth and beyond. It's about merging with the divine current and allowing its infinite wisdom to flow through you, shaping your reality from the inside out. This is the sacred alchemy of the soul, transforming dense energetic imprints into pure potential and manifesting a reality that is a direct, vibrant reflection of your highest truth. This is your birthright, Starseed, to remember your inherent sovereignty and co-create with the infinite intelligence that animates all of existence. Some transmissions don't come through words, but through frequency. If something stirred within you just now, you may be ready to receive the hidden Arcturian keys of awakening. This short yet powerful ebook carries ancient Arcturian techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. The link is in the first pinned comment, but only for a limited time. You may wonder, how do you go from knowing this truth, from feeling this profound resonance in your core, to actually embodying it in every breath, in every thought, in every action? This isn't a linear ascent up a predictable ladder. Rather, it's a dynamic, spiraling journey through distinct energetic phases. Each phase is a sacred initiation, a deliberate alchemical process designed to strip away the veils of illusion and reveal the pristine, untainted essence of your being. It is a profound recalibration, not just of your external circumstances, but of your internal operating system, preparing you to fully receive and transmit the pure frequencies of Source. Here are the phases, each one not just a step, but a sacred, energetic initiation, each one dismantling what no longer serves your highest evolution, so you can stand in your full glory as the pure, unadulterated expression of your cosmic design. These phases are an invitation to shed the layers of illusion and remember the magnificent being you truly are. They are a roadmap, not to a destination, but to a state of being, an ever-deepening immersion into the infinite wellspring of your divine self. Phase 1. Purify the signal. Release false anchors. Your energy field, that luminous aura that surrounds and interpenetrates your physical form, is saturated with frequencies that are not truly yours, often unconsciously absorbed from your environment and lineage. Limiting beliefs, inherited ancestral fears, pervasive collective anxieties, societal conditioning, the low hum of media narratives, they all act as a dense, distorting static, muting the pure, crystalline signal of Source that constantly broadcasts within you. Imagine your being as a finely tuned cosmic antenna. For eons, this antenna has accumulated energetic dust, debris, and interference from countless external sources, preventing the clear reception of your divine blueprint. This isn't merely surface-level clutter. It's deeply embedded programming, like layers of calcified energy inhibiting the free flow of your life force. These false anchors are often subtle, woven into the very fabric of your perception, masquerading as your own thoughts or feelings. They are the unconscious agreements you made to fit in, the inherited generational vows of poverty, sacrifice, or suffering, the unexamined beliefs about your worthiness or capability. True alignment requires radical honesty, a courageous self-inquiry into the deepest recesses of your being, noticing precisely where you are still unconsciously holding on to patterns, beliefs, and emotional residues that do not belong to your unique soul signature. This means acknowledging the unconscious vows you may have made, the generational burdens you carry, the unspoken fears that have been passed down through your bloodline. It involves a compassionate yet firm examination of your shadow aspects, the places where you have unconsciously dimming your light to accommodate others' discomfort or to maintain a false sense of security. By consciously identifying and courageously releasing these false anchors, these energetic tethers to outdated narratives and lower frequencies, you create an expansive, pristine space for clarity, for authentic resonance, and for the pure, unadulterated wisdom of Source to flow through you unimpeded. This is an active process of energetic detoxification, consciously choosing to unplug from the collective noise and retune to your inner truth. It's like clearing the silt from a magnificent riverbed, allowing the pristine, life-giving waters of Source to flow freely, carving new, vibrant paths of manifestation and well-being. This purification isn't a one-time event. It's an ongoing practice of mindful awareness, continually discerning what is truly yours versus what has been unconsciously adopted. As you shed these layers, you begin to reclaim your energetic sovereignty, becoming less susceptible to external influences and more firmly rooted in your own divine center. This initial clearing is foundational, setting the stage for the deeper revelations that follow, much like preparing fertile ground before planting the most precious seeds of your destiny. Phase 2. Remember your blueprint. You are cosmic code. Your physical DNA, while a miracle in itself, is only the visible surface, the most accessible layer of your infinitely complex and magnificent design. Beneath this terrestrial encoding, shimmering within the quantum field of your being, encoded in pure light, sacred geometry, and harmonic sound, are galactic instructions, vast libraries of memories, advanced capacities, and multidimensional wisdom, crafted and perfected long before your current Earth incarnation. These are the whispers of your star origins, the echoes of ancient civilizations you have graced, the wisdom of countless cosmic journeys embedded within your very essence. Imagine your soul as an intricately coded celestial scroll, filled with star maps, universal laws, and divine capacities, waiting for the right frequency to unroll its secrets. These aren't merely abstract concepts. They are living, breathing data streams, resonating within your spiritual DNA, waiting to be consciously accessed. Reconnecting to Source is about far more than just feeling good. It is about actively unlocking these dormant codes, allowing this ancient living wisdom to resurface within your conscious awareness as tangible, practical, and profoundly intuitive living guidance. This isn't theoretical knowledge. It's an embodied knowing that informs your choices, inspires your creations, and directs your path. It manifests as sudden flashes of insight, a profound understanding of complex universal principles, an innate talent for healing, or a natural affinity for certain technologies or forms of art that feel familiar, yet entirely new to your current earthly experience. You might find yourself drawn to specific symbols, sounds, or ancient cultures, feeling a deep resonance as if encountering long-lost family. These are not coincidences. They are the awakening codes of your galactic blueprint. You are not a separate, isolated entity. You are, in truth, the sophisticated frequency transmitter for your star lineage here on Earth, holding the codes and carrying the sacred mission of your galactic family. By remembering your blueprint, you don't just rediscover yourself. You reactivate a vital link in the cosmic network, becoming a conscious bridge between dimensions, a living library of galactic wisdom for humanity's ascension. This remembrance is a profound homecoming, a recognition that your power and purpose extend far beyond the confines of your present reality, connecting you to an infinite lineage of light and an immeasurable cosmic heritage. It's the sensation of puzzle pieces clicking into place, illuminating your life's narrative with cosmic significance. Phase 3. Yield to the current. Surrender as power. Most human conditioning confuses surrender with passivity, weakness, or giving up control, a lamentable misconception that keeps many trapped in cycles of struggle. But in truth, to surrender to Source is the most profound and courageous act of stepping into your purest, most potent power. It's an active, conscious relinquishing of the ego's need to force, to manipulate, to micromanage every outcome. This isn't about abandoning responsibility or becoming apathetic. It is about recognizing that true power resides not in struggling against the river of life, but in aligning with its infinite, intelligent current. It's the wisdom of the master sailor who doesn't fight the wind, but adjusts the sails to harness its power. When you truly yield, you become the clear channel, the perfectly tuned instrumental note within a vast, harmonious cosmic symphony, allowing the divine melody to play through you, rather than attempting to compose it yourself. You become a living instrument through which the universe expresses its grand design. In this profound phase, you learn to deeply trust that what you authentically seek, what genuinely aligns with your soul's highest trajectory, is drawn toward the frequency you emit, not the frantic force you exert. It's an energetic law of attraction that moves beyond mere desire into deep resonance. This means cultivating an inner state of peace, gratitude, and open receptivity, knowing that the universe is constantly conspiring on your behalf, orchestrating the perfect circumstances, people, and resources to fulfill your highest good. Peace, profound inspiration, unexpected breakthroughs, and miraculous solutions cease to be external pursuits, and instead find you, gracefully and synchronistically, when you release all attachment to specific outcomes and consciously anchor yourself into the universal current of divine flow. This is where true magic unfolds, as the universe conspires on your behalf, effortlessly orchestrating events, people, and circumstances that serve your highest good, far beyond what your conscious mind could ever conceive. It's the feeling of divine timing, of being in the right place at the right moment, guided by an unseen hand. It is the liberation from the burden of needing to know all the answers or control all the variables. Instead, You trust in the infinite wisdom that governs galaxies and breathes life into every atom. This is the profound freedom that comes from knowing you are deeply supported, endlessly loved, and always guided by an intelligence far grander than your individual self. Phase 4. Anchor divine intelligence, multidimensional awareness. When your being is deeply connected, purified, and aligned with Source, your actions cease to be products of effort, fear, or limited human understanding. Instead, they become divinely inspired, perfectly timed, and exquisitely in sync with the highest possible alignment for your journey and for the collective. You are no longer creating from a place of perceived lack, egoic desire, or the pressure to perform, but from direct intuitive access to multidimensional intelligence, a vast, infinite wellspring of cosmic wisdom that transcends linear thought. This means that your decision-making process shifts from analytical and fear-based to intuitive and trust-based. You begin to know what step to take, what words to speak, or what path to choose, not through logical deduction, but through a profound inner guidance system that taps into universal consciousness. This is the realm where synchronistic unfoldings cease to be rare occurrences and become the ordinary fabric of your daily reality. Quantum leaps in consciousness, in opportunity, in healing, and in personal growth become commonplace. Miraculous manifestations, which once seemed improbable, become natural expressions of your aligned state. It's the experience of feeling guided by an unseen hand, of doors opening effortlessly, of finding precisely what you need exactly when you need it, often in ways that defy conventional logic. In this phase, you are not merely aspiring to connect. You are functioning as your higher self in real time, making choices, speaking truths, and enacting solutions from a place of profound inner knowing and unshakable trust. Your every action, word, and thought becomes imbued with the clarity and power of Source. Your very presence becomes a beacon for higher possibilities, radiating a frequency that elevates not only your own life, but also inspires and uplifts those around you. You become a living embodiment of divine intelligence, a walking prayer, a conscious co-creator who effortlessly draws forth realities aligned with the highest good for all. The world around you begins to mirror this internal transformation, reflecting back beauty, harmony, and grace, as if the universe itself is bowing to the power of your anchored light. Phase 5. Integrate across timelines. Manifestation as remembrance. With your energetic field purified of old static, your cosmic blueprint awakened and activated, and the power of true surrender deeply embodied within your being, you transcend the limitations of linear time. You become a living, luminous node of transformation, radiating healing and harmony not only into your present moment, but also across many timelines, past, present, and future. This is a profound shift in consciousness, where you understand that your current state of being is not isolated, but is interconnected with all expressions of your soul across the vast tapestry of eternity. The more authentically you live as your true, magnificent self, aligned with your divine essence, the more your conscious choices, your resonant words, and your inspired creations ripple outward. This creates a profound and powerful feedback loop, affecting and uplifting past versions of you, healing ancient wounds and distortions that may have lingered through your lineage, and simultaneously accelerating the evolution for your entire soul line, your karmic blueprint, and even future iterations of yourself. Imagine yourself as a radiant sun, shining its light backward and forward through the corridors of time, illuminating and healing every aspect of your soul's journey. Ancient karmic patterns begin to dissolve, inherited trauma loses its grip, and the wisdom gathered in future lives becomes accessible in your present. In this state, abundance, genuine connection, and profound fulfillment are no longer distant goals to be chased or arduous achievements to be earned. They become your natural, intrinsic state of being, an effortless overflow of your activated divine essence. You are not attracting these things. You are embodying the frequency of them, and they respond to your inherent resonance. This means prosperity flows to you, not because you are striving for it, but because you are resonating with the frequency of abundance. Love and connection find you not because you are seeking them externally, but because you are emanating the pure frequency of unconditional love. Your reality becomes a vibrant, living symphony, echoing the profound harmony within your soul, a seamless dance of inner and outer worlds, where all aspects of your multidimensional self come into perfect and sacred alignment. You become a conduit for timeless wisdom, effortlessly bringing forth insights and solutions that transcend the limitations of any single linear experience. Phase 6. Radiate source frequency. Become the alignment. This is the apex of the journey, a sublime fusion where the seeker becomes the sought. Manifestation, in its truest and highest form, is not about grasping at what you perceive you lack, or striving to acquire external objects or circumstances. Instead, it is about powerfully radiating the field, the unique vibrational signature in which your destiny inherently recognizes and effortlessly locates you. Your very presence, imbued with the pure frequency of Source, becomes an open, undeniable invitation for higher realities to anchor themselves through you into the material plane. You are no longer simply striving for alignment or diligently working towards it. You are the alignment. In this transcendent state, the illusory separation between you and Source dissolves completely, like a drop merging back into the boundless ocean. You realize, not just intellectually but at the deepest cellular level, that you are not merely connected to Source. You are Source, expressing itself as you. This is the ultimate spiritual alchemy, the complete integration of your human and divine aspects, where your personal will and divine will become one seamless flow. Infinite possibility, the raw, unmanifested potential of all creation, moves through you effortlessly, gracefully, and powerfully, acting as the living architecture of your soul's grand design. You are not just a part of the divine, you are a living, breathing, conscious expression of the divine itself. Your every breath is a sacred utterance, your every movement a sacred dance, your very existence a powerful prayer in motion. You become a living vortex of creation, a sentient portal through which the highest frequencies of love, joy, abundance, and wisdom flow into the earthly realm. This is the realization of your true cosmic sovereignty, an awakening to the fact that you are not here to get anything, but to be everything, to be the unconditional love, the infinite wisdom, the boundless creativity that is the very essence of Source, made manifest in human form. Your existence itself becomes a profound act of service, a beacon of pure light that effortlessly transforms and elevates all it touches. Let me tell you the secret truth. What you often think of as feeling lost, stuck, or unfulfilled is truly just the space between calibration. You are not unworthy, you are not behind schedule, and you are certainly not broken. The gap you perceive, the ache you feel in your soul, is simply the distance between the outdated, inherited programming that has kept you tethered to limited realities and the incoming, intensifying frequency of your vast cosmic self. Imagine it as a cosmic GPS system, momentarily recalculating your route as you choose a higher trajectory. The feelings of discomfort, the moments of disorientation, are simply the vibrational friction created as your old energetic patterns attempt to resist the inevitable upgrade. You never, not for one solitary moment, truly lost your connection to Source. That connection is eternal, unbreakable, inherent to your very existence, like the continuous flow of lifeblood through your veins, or the unwavering presence of the sun in the sky, even when obscured by clouds. You simply agreed, at the profound sacred level of your soul, to temporarily forget. You chose this path so you could experience the exquisite, breathtaking, and utterly profound return to remembrance when the time was right, when your soul had gathered enough experiences to fully appreciate the magnitude of this awakening. Every perceived delay, every frustrating blockage, every moment of confusion was not a punishment, but a meticulously placed triggering code designed with divine precision to awaken your dormant gifts, accelerate your spiritual evolution, and hasten your glorious return to your authentic power. Each challenge was a catalyst, each obstacle an opportunity for deeper integration and a more profound understanding of your own resilience and intrinsic wisdom. You are precisely where you must be in this grand cosmic design, not stuck in any ordinary sense, but perfectly positioned, poised on the brink of a monumental quantum realignment that will redefine your reality, elevate your consciousness, and unlock dimensions of possibility you've only dared to dream of. This is not a struggle. It is a sacred unfolding, a divine choreography meticulously orchestrated by the highest aspects of your being and the benevolent forces of the universe. Embrace the recalibration, Starseed, for it is leading you home to the magnificent truth of who you are. Tonight, before sleep, allow yourself to soften, to open, and let your higher self, your multidimensional consciousness, Speak this powerful declaration into the energetic field around you and within you. I embrace full alignment with Source. I surrender the illusion of separation and radiate the full, magnificent pattern of my galactic design. I am ready for accelerated, multidimensional manifestation in every aspect of my being and my life. Feel the words as vibrations, as energetic currents shifting your internal landscape. Don't just recite them. Allow them to permeate every cell, every atom, every quantum particle of your being. Imagine this declaration as a sacred melody, resonating deep within your core, harmonizing all dissonant frequencies, and aligning you with the pure, crystalline vibration of Source. Feel the resistance softening, the old tethers dissolving, and a new, potent energy awakening within you. This is not merely a request, it is a commanding activation, a declaration of sovereignty that ripples across all timelines and dimensions, signaling your readiness for profound transformation. Allow this intention to become the energetic anchor of your dream state, inviting your higher self and your galactic guides to work with you as you rest, integrating these profound truths and accelerating your journey into full alignment.